and I am here to do my Tarot TBR polls for the month. I'm a little bit late of getting this filmed and out to you guys, so I apologize, but I hope you enjoy the chaos that usually ensues. So let's go on to the card polls. Okay, guys, we're going to be doing the polls with the Hocus Pocus deck. And I got you set up in a different angle than I normally have, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to set these to the side because I'm going to do a new rule. I'm still going to do 3 separate shuffles or separate pulls, but anything that pulled comes out, I am going to read on its own as bonus.
She's in the throes of love.
Okay, first pull.
And he's
Queen of Potions reversed. Second.
Have you walked the hills
4 of Potions. And third. 2 of Lightning. That's for the main 3. Bonus cards. 4 of Lightning, 10 of Candles reversed, the Emperor, and 8 of Lightning reversed, and King of Lightning.
Still happiness away.
Alright. Now, since I am doing this a little bit different, I am right now still going to read the bonus cards as I would with the normal 3 cards. So if they get assigned an additional thing in the setup, and I'll still read it that way. But these 3 are just, I'm going to deem as my mandatory reads. We have 2 potions card that calls for an animal spirits card.
In the fall around the fields, you can
we have the octopus. And the sea serpent. We have 4 lightning cards, calls for the Britney Spears Oracle deck.
But she's a busy girl, and he's forgotten the sound of the snow and the rain of a cool
We have the artist.
and his home. Still happiness waits.
The mother.
Yes, and happiness waits. In the bridges connecting all the little towns.
The movie star.
Across the world.
And last but not least,
Stream bed.
so
Laugh when no one's looking.
the fitness one. We have 1 candle card, which translates to wand, so we have a spell casting card to draw. And we have truth.
On the forest floor.
And since we had an Emperor's card come up, a new set of rules apply. Along with the prompts, I have to pull a slip from my Witch's Brew Cauldron, which this will have arcs that I need to read in it. Not all of them are listed in this right now, so whatever we have in here will be priority. And we got
Still happiness way. Yes, and happiness way.
Heat Wave by TJ Klune. So I'm tweaking Tarot TBR a little bit as I go. I have been tweaking some of the prompts for the cards along with my rules. I am making the 3-card spread as a mandatory 3 books that I need to try to finish before the end of the month. I haven't decided if I am going to like make a punishment or anything like that. But those are the 3 that I would like to, at least to have started before the end of the month. The first one being with the Queen of Potions reverse. That card is known for her being kind of cold, insecure, and have a sense of dependence. So with it, I'm going to go with the coldness type of feeling and read a polar fantasy. And with this, I'm going to continue a trilogy that I started, man, I think it was at least 2 years ago now. It's part of the Bear and the Nightingale series. It's book 2, The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. I had started the book 1 as part of Polarthon, and I believe Polarthon is this month as well. I have to double check on the dates, but what a better time to read book 2 than during Polarthon. I am antsy to get back into the world because I really did enjoy Bear and the Nightingale when I read it, so I want to jump into it. For card 3, we have 4 of Potions, which Potions translates to the Cups card in the normal tarot Rider-Waite style. So the keywords for this is apathy, contemplation, and disconnectedness. So a book that I had heard nothing about, and I'm going to go with a book that I received from Harper Perennial, and it's The Death of a Jaybird, Essays on Mother and Daughters and the Things That They Leave Behind by Jody M. Savage. And this is perfect to read during this time as well because it is Black History Month. And this is a memoir that is a deeply empathetic and often humorous collection of essays that explore the author's ever-changing relationships with her grandmother and mother through sickness and health as they experience the joys and challenges of Black American womanhood. So thank you to Harper Perennial for sending this my way, and I am really excited to get into it. I haven't heard anybody else talk about this book. I believe that it's already out. I'll have to double check I'll put on the screen when the book was released, if it's already been released, but I'm excited to get to this. Next, we have the 2 of Lightning reverse, which Lightning in this deck is based off of the Swords card. The keywords for this is lesser of 2 evils, no right choice, and confusion. So I'm going to go with dual perspective. And when I googled dual perspective books, Legend by Marie Lu popped up. This is a series that's on I believe it's on either my 24 in 24 or my 30 before 30 list. Either way, it's a book that I've been meaning to get done. I want to do a series vlog on these books because Alicia with Books and Things with Alicia, she gifted me these books, and I'm just due to read it. I loved Warcross when I read it. That's another duology I actually need to finish, but I really enjoyed her writing in Warcross, so I'm hoping Legend holds up to that hype as well. So it's back onto the TBR it goes. And if you get small earthquakes. Harry is deciding to do his normal laps around me as I do this. Sir, just because I'm talking doesn't mean you have to be up here. My co-host may be making an appearance here soon. But with those 3 cards, we also have bonus cards. We had cards fall out, and then the additional cards that the minor suits had brought forth. So for the bonus reads, we have Octopus, with it having many arms and the kind of multi kind of personalities some octopuses are known for. I'm going with a book with a lot of characters, and that will be book 3 in the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin, which is A Storm of Swords. I am dragging my feet with reading this series, even though I'm enjoying the complexity of the world. There's just so many characters to keep up with. So I'm going to try to use this as a push to get myself through this. We'll see if I actually read it. If not, then it'll just be pushed off to the side one day. Now, one of my other rules now, I'm allowing myself to double up on cards now. So with the next card, Sea Serpent, I need to read a book that's part of a series, because the card of the Sea Serpent shows the serpent biting its tail. So continuing on that cycle, I'm going to use the Girl in the Tower for this card so I can continue on that series. You want to come up here and say hi? Since you're standing anyways, come on. Let's say hi. You got up here. Cats, man. I think I'm going to have to do the video like this now. You want to say hi? Say hello. I'm a big baby. I'm a mama's boy. Okay. I'm going to need you to let go of me. No. Okay. It looks like I'm doing the rest of the video like this. Okay. Next card, we got a card from the Brittany Oracle deck, and we got the Artist. So I'm going to go on that route and find a book that has a form of art in it, and we're going to go with Needled to Death by Maggie Steffen. This is a cozy knitting mystery. I believe I started the first book a while ago. This is a book that I got from my sister when she was unhauling. I believe she enjoyed the series, and I've been meaning to pick up the books, and am looking forward to something cozy for this month. Then with one of the cards that fell out of the deck, we got the Four of Lightning. Keywords are rest, restoration, contemplation. So I'm going to take a book off the TBR or switch a book out. So I'm going to use this as if I happen to not get to one of the 3 books by the end of the month, I'll just switch it out for one of the comics or graphic novels I happen to have finished. So I'm using that as a get out of jail free card. Then we have the Mother card from the Britney Spears Oracle deck, a book that features a mother or as a prominent character. And I'm going to go with the Death of a Jaybird for this, since it's a grandmother, mother, daughter relationship dynamic. We have 10 of Candles reversed, inability to delegate, lack of priorities. So I'm going to start a new series, and I am using Legend for that because it's a series that I've been meaning to read, and I'll be starting this hopefully this month. And we have Truth, a book that I need to review. I have technically already started this book, but I'm only like not even that far into it, like 20 pages into it, and it's The Girl from Wudang by PJ Calatis. I need to read this for review. This came out on October 17th, and it is a woman who is a fighter named Tigress, who is ambitious and talented, born in the sacred Wudang Mountains of China, raised on Taoism and Tai Chi. And the other, a new breed of artificial intelligence creatures searching for a role in a world that doesn't want them to exist. Between them is a neuroscience experiment that may allow human brains to connect with one another and fend off the AI's onslaught. So this is a martial arts sci-fi type of story. The concept is interesting to me. I've been wanting to read more sci-fi. And so far, the writing is really descriptive, so I'm hoping to continue reading this book. I just happened to put it off because of like readathons that are coming up. Then we have the Emperor. He's a professional and competent, incredibly attentive. He makes tough decisions and is good in a crisis. So a book with a strong lead character. I'm going to go with the girl in the tower for this one because the main character, she is super strong. She's had to kind of overcome her adversities. So I believe this would be a perfect fit. And because we got the Emperor, I also had to draw a book out of the Witch's Brew Cauldron, and we got Heat Wave by TJ Klune. Which, did I grab my copy? I did not, but I believe this is like book 2 or 3 in the series, so I will have to read book 1. So I won't technically be reading Heat Wave during this month, but just whatever's the start of the series. Then we have 9 of Lightning reverse, self-acceptance, new perspectives, and freedom. I'm going to do a mood read and read some of the comics that I happened to buy in January last month at the mini comic con that I went to. And Movie Star, a hyped book. I didn't grab my copy of the book, but my book just came today. A House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. I had this on last month's TBR, but since I only just got it today, I am going to add that onto it and hopefully get to it this month because I am planning on doing a spoiler-filled vlog for that, and I'm excited. Then we have King of Lightning, Intellectual Power Truth, so a nonfiction. I'm going to try to get to Borderlines, Carolyn Kranis. This will be a reread for me. I've read this probably over 10 years ago now, so I'm not entirely familiar with the whole concept. I know that it's supposed to be a memoir about her trying to deal with her mental health and I believe drug abuse as well. But I will talk more about that whenever I actually get to that book. And last but not least is The Fitness Fan, a book that will make your emotions work. And I am anticipating the death of a jaybird to be really emotional. I am really close with my mother, so reading about mother-daughter relationships really kind of hits home for me. So I'm anticipating my emotions to be all over the place with this book. But yeah. Let me get... These are just some of the books that I plan on getting to in the month of February. I will also I'll have a bunch of books, hopefully, to talk about, like reading blogs that I have coming up. Let me know in the comments below if you are participating in any readathons that you're excited for. I know currently I am participating in my own readathon, Witchathon for In Bulk for this first week of the month, and Tiara's readathon, the ABC readathon she's hosting it for the entire month. I'll link her channel down below. And let me know what you plan on getting up to for the month of February. And until then, you guys, bye.
Bridges connecting all the little towns across the world.